Hello guys, welcome to the studio. Today we'll be answering a question that was asked by one of our students at the Udemy course. He wants to know what the clip is used for. I think the reason why you might not see a lot of the videos out there about clip is because it's not something that is mostly used. It doesn't really come in during production, but it can be handy if you are handling a live event. So we're quickly just going to do like a quick, walkthrough of how you can make use of the clip. Now, for the sake of this, let me just pick an existing, maybe like a template that can already give me a pre-installed beat and all that. This is your program, this is your plugin, this is your key group, this is your clip, and then these are your MIDIs, then this is your CV. So we're basically going to be focusing on this one, which is the clip. Now, to do that, basically, we need to go and create like loops first. Any loop that you already have that is active, that's basically what will make this a lot more fun. Now, stick with me. You can come back to program and create different loops. On this very first track, I can create a drum loop, right? Then I'll bounce it to sample. That's how it works. Then now, this same track, I'll create another track. I'll create, another sound, then bounce to sample. But then for me to do that, I have to mute the first one. So for me to save myself the stress of always having to go here and, mute, then bounce to sample, mute, and bounce to sample, unmute, and all that. All I just do is use sequence instead. I just save myself the stress. I use sequence instead of using tracks. So the very first thing, let's say for example, we already have drum kit 1 here. Okay, maybe I need something for an intro of the song. I could layer this on a 16. I like what I'm hearing here. I like it. 16 level, let me see what I get. Okay, fine. That's nice. So let me try something with this. Yeah, I got that. What I can do right away is I got it on 4 bars, BPM is 98, and I can just bounce to sample right away. Bounce to sample. Do you understand? Then I could just come here to another sequence. Yep. Okay, let me try something simple here. Full level. Let me change this kit. And do this. So I can bounce this as well to sample. Then another sample, another sequence rather. Yep, same beat. Okay, let me just use this. For the training purpose, right? Let's just do this. Let me stop that. Let me take this back to 4 bars and then bounce to sample. Now, we have 3 loops that we've created that we want to use. Now, on the first sequence, all I can just do now is come here to clip. I can now choose to bring in those samples here and use them, right? And I can still record them anyways, but let me just show you how that works. If I come to edit clips and I go to program, right here is the clip 1. Right? and you can see there is no sample in there. So what you do is tap on the first one, then browse through the list of your samples. The first one that you bounced, we actually basically bounced. This is the first one that was bounced, right? It stays there. Then I go to the second pad and I put the second sample. Then the third pad, I put the third sample that was bounced, right? Another thing you need to understand is the fact that you have a launch quantize here. This is where it gets interesting. The clip is designed in such a way that you get to set when the pad you hit comes into play. Do you understand? If you can basically just tap on the pad and it will not be effective, it will not come out of the speaker, it will not be triggered until probably after the first bar. Do you understand? Now, you can increase it, you can take it to 2, even up until 8 bars. You can set it off, which means immediately I tap on it, let it come in if I want to use my own, internal clock, like the clock in my head. But if you want to use the clock that is actually, bonded with your device, basically you can even go as low as I think 32, 64 bars, right? One of 64. So by default it will be on 1 bar, which means if you strike it, it will wait for that 1 bar to come in, and it will automatically help you to key in that particular sample. That way you will have all your songs, everything will be in sync. Now, the 3 that we have right now, there's the first one. I can tap this anytime, and I'm sure because it's on 1 bar, it will still meet up. Stop. Check out what happens if I increase this to 4 bars, right? This 4 bar affects when it comes in and then when it goes out. So if you're setting the 4 bars, the launch quantize, it means if I push it, it will basically be around at the 4th bar. That's when it comes in. When the 4th bar, that's when it goes out. So let's try that again. Let me show you something. If I start with any one, it will reset. Yeah. Yeah, to stop around that place. So it's waiting for the 4th bar, and the 4th bar should be somewhere here now because counting, you can see. Now, if I stop it, it will still do the 4 bars before stopping. It will now stop. You can see. So this is very, very important. You know what the semi and the fine tunes are basically for your tunes, and that's basically what Clip Launch is for. So you can choose to have as many samples as possible in terms of loops and all that, and you can spread them on your pad. You can use it at a live event, or if you're a DJ, it works greatly to just help you to manage all those samples and make them into something awesome mix wise, and it ensures that everything as you are dropping it is staying in sync. Everything is quantized. That's basically what your clip is used for. Yeah, that'll be all for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. See you in the next one.